I'm reviewing this 12-volt MOTOPOWER battery alternator tester. I bought this because I wanted something more compact and portable, which had some better functions than the one I currently have. The one I had before was a Syntec, which some of you may know. It's big, metal, and has a needle, the gauge on the front for the readings, which worked good, but wasn't as portable and didn't have the functions as this MOTOPOWER does. What I like about the product is, besides the size and its functions, that you can test all types of batteries: regular, AGM, gel, EFB, which I couldn't do on my old tester. Plus, I really like the charge, start, and wave function that this currently has to verify the alternator output. On the wave, you can view output voltage on the battery and alternator. To use it, I got this battery out of my wave runner. You hook it up to the battery, and if the battery's dead, the unit will not power on. So the power of the battery powers the battery tester. And if you go over to battery and you hit OK, and you go to quick test, hit OK again, and it tells you, turn the vehicle off, whatever. And you dial in the cold cranking amps. 270 is what this one is. You just push the arrows up and down, as it states here down below, to increase your cold cranking amps, and you hit OK, and it'll test the battery. As you can see, it tests great. The cold cranking amps, 270, 12.9 volts, and measured cold cranking amps was 604, which that's typical. A lot of people think that just because it's rated for 270 that it shouldn't read that high, but what I found out in my experience is that it is going to measure higher. By how much, I don't really know. Some of the other, you can escape out of this and you can go to the start, and which this is not plugged into the vehicle, as you can see. So some of the tests are limited to being turned on the car. If you went to start, it would tell you, please start engine and everything else, and it would give you, the parameters on whether or not your alternator is putting out enough voltage output or not. The charge function is directly off of the alternator, and it gives you a live wave format, which, as you can see, it's just a steady stream because the battery is putting out just a consistent voltage on the wave. But if it's plugged into the car, you're going to see variations of the draw of the voltage from what your car is doing, whether the alternator is putting out or the battery is putting out. Is going to have this on the wave format. Like I said, I really like the, and you just escape out of it. You can print. I have never used that function. You can screenshot and print your readouts. You can live stream. As I've been told, you can do that. I haven't used that function either. I basically use it just for testing my alternator and my battery and the cold cranking amps on all my stuff, four-wheelers, vehicles, whatever it may be. This is an AGM battery, which stands for absorbed glass mat. This is a tablet battery. They have another one with the windings, and you do have a function for that. When you go in here to hit OK, you go down to standard, and then you can check regular battery, AGM battery, tablet battery, winding battery, or gel battery. This, like I said, is a tablet battery. It's more of the rectangular ones. The winding batteries are more of a cylindrical type battery. But all in all, my opinion, the tester does all I need it to do. I have not had any issues with it. I've had it for over a year. So don't wait for a dead battery. Test yours today. Thanks.